Okay, Tyson and Tom, this is Larry. I'm giving you the video that I promised on the mortar tool. You'll have to forgive the quality of this video from the very beginning. I don't make a lot of videos, so this is only meant for instruction. I'm going to tell you right up front, I purchased both of the two mortar tubes that I'm going to show you, so I didn't have anything to do with the construction of them. I'm going to tell you what I like and dislike about both of them, and we'll go from there. Okay, I am in my Watson household basement here, and there's Matt. That's a picture of me. So anyway, we are in the Watson household basement here, and we are looking at the mortar tools. So I have two different types. I do have two of these. I think ideally you would want four. First thing I'm going to do is talk about the construction of both of them. The second thing I want to talk about is the tubing. And I think the third thing will be what I would do differently. Okay, so the first thing is the construction. This style is approximately 2 feet long. It's just shy of 2 feet. You can see that the interior of it is made of 2x4s here and here. The bottom of it does have little tiny pieces of wood inside, so there is a little bit of craftsmanship involved on the inside. This outer brace piece is very important. This brace piece is just shy of 17 inches. The top of it comes to about 4 inches, as you can see, and then you can see it's tapered down. The inside 2x4s are separated on two sides. This is a 12-shot tube. So as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And the only 2x4s are the two that are resting here and the two that are resting on this end. The rest of it is made of this size wood. You can see the size here. It's not 2x4, but it is made of whatever that is, like 1x8s or what have you. And you can see that they made it in two boxes. Okay, so if you're getting some kind of idea, like I said, this piece of wood here is 22 inches, and it is, let's see what it is. It's about 8 inches across in total. Okay, so the second way that I've purchased them is this one. Also, this one's just a shade longer at about 28 inches. No 2x4s on this one. They do have two metal braces, but as you look at them from a distance, you'll notice that this one is a 10-shot tube. This one does 12, but it's never fallen, but it is a little bit on the wobbly side. I have not had a problem with it tipping, although it is just a little wobbly. As far as the first one goes, it's a little bit stronger. I think ideally you would want 4 of them if you were going to have a display. Now I want to talk about this is for scale. These are two PVC construction grade PVCs that I had laying around. This is the style of PVC that they used. This one and this one. Neither of these are PVC that I've seen from a plumbing supply house, and if you look, it's just a shade thicker. This is a full 1/4 inch in thickness, and that is a standard PVC that you would get at a hardware store. So this is a full 1/4 inch thick. This is as thick as standard PVC, as you can see. And this one is made of like a Teflon. It's a pretty strong surface. Both of them are glued in there. I cannot pull these out. Both of them are glued in here. This one's glued in a little bit harder. Now, for the diameter of it, I do want to show you this. The diameter is just shy of 2 inches on the inside. It's about 1 3/4 inches on this one, and this one is the same as well. It's about 1 3/4 inches, just shy of 2 inch. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 3/4 inches, just shy of 2 inches. I want to show you this. This is a box of mortar shells I have left over from last year that I didn't use. So what I did was I took out 2 mortars. This is the standard one that you guys are all familiar with. You can see how easy it goes inside. Now when I put it all the way in there, you can see that at 14 inches, that's what's left over. Now if you look at this style, so this is this style of tube. If you look at this style, when I put it in, it does slide in, but it's a little bit on the snug side. So you would want, so if you were making it yourself, the mortars that they're selling are just getting a little bit bigger every year. So you might want to expand that hole just a little bit to accommodate the larger style mortars. A couple of pointers I would say is, number one, I think 12 is a pretty decent number on the number of mortars. More than that, it gets hard to light. The way I've done it in the past is our supplier sells these fuses that you can see it's an entire like 2 feet or something in length, and you can tie them together in series across the top. So ideally speaking, if you were going to do a display, if you had 4 of them, you could set them up in a square and then just light the middle fuse across the top of all 4, and then you could watch it. It would last probably a solid 7-8 minutes before the display was over, and it would be a pretty decent display. So like I said, guys, I don't make a ton of videos. Sorry for the quality of this one. I just wanted to give you the desired measurements and how many are in there. Like I said, at 12, that's about the end of how long you want it to be as far as the number of tubes. 14 inches is the height of the tube. You want the diameter of the tube to be just a hair larger than 1 3/4 inches. And the grade of them, I'll let you get another shot of the grade, which is here. This is the one style. Like I said, I have 2 of these, which I've had good success with. I only have 1 of these and don't like this one as much. So there they are, guys. I wanted to give you a pretty good idea of how they were made. If this gives you some kind of idea. Tyson, I know you do construction work, so this won't be a problem for you. You can see that they put metal braces on there, and they're both pretty meaty as far as the crow fly. All right, gentlemen, I hope that helps. You know, if you're interested, let me know. Maybe I can, help you some more. Take care.